Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We're gonna be playing Yorick versus Gwyn for the Runes here: Conquer, Triumph, Legend, Haste, Last Stand, Magic Footwear, Approach Velocity. And the important one of those is the Legend, Haste, the Last Stand, the Approach Velocity. Yorick uses all those in a pretty good way compared to most Bruiser champions. But Yorick's a weird guy in the jungle. He's kind of like a Lowy, if that makes any sense at all. But anyways, for the clear, Q 3 times, and then you'll summon the ghouls, kill that, throw the dust at the Gromp, and you're good to go. They'll all jump to it, and then you just keep auto-queuing as you go. Every time you queue, spawns a grave. The E will summon more ghouls from the grave, so then we auto-queue E, and then we can just walk away from the blue buff. That'll keep these guys hitting it, and that's that. Now as we start the wolves here, the jungle pet will bounce back and forth like that, but the ghouls will stay on the Gromp, as long as it takes them to do that. And then boom, we're finished. As they finish, we can use the E on the wolves. The remaining ones will jump to it, and then we can leave once again to the next camp. And it's so fast! So long that these guys stay hidden, then they'll kill the small ones too. Boom, use the E. Auto Q. It's so crazy. It's like Yorick Jungle in a way. Boom. Boom. E. Auto Q. This clear is like one of the fastest, and you know, we're gonna get faster and faster at it the more that we play Yorick, but he's such a weird, fun champion to me lately. And he's so dumb, he's so basic. So I've been having a lot of fun playing him, and I think he's genuinely strong, oddly enough. I talked so much shit on Yorick Jungle, but then they change him, and then boom, I'm in love. Yorick, you're so cool. And so are your little guys, they're so cool too. Now save the second E for the small Krugs here. Pull them out a little, and Pocket Sand. Phew. These guys jump for joy when you throw it at the small ones. Kill these guys. This is so warded. QW. Auto. He's going to be able to portal, but that's fine. We'll just take it with him. E. Q. It's a good amount of damage right there. Oh, a real champion. Flash. Run. And Q. Moving. E. Auto. W. Get him. Yeah, the ghouls are kicking his ass. Oh, come on. No, she autoed a minion. Q. E. Get him, ghouls. Close. Let's crash this wave. We can spawn more of them. Since people have been dying around us, you can reactivate that Q. Spawn more of the ghouls. One more Pocket Sand. Nice. Moving, moving. W. Wow, that gives me turret aggro. Yeah, alrighty, let's get out of here. Gwyn already got the scuttle crab, so it is what it is. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Get right on top of him, hit him with the dust, hit him with the Q. Sheen, longsword to the top side. Alrighty, and then we'll just clear down once again, and that's that. So as you finish the clear, you have so many ghouls built up, you can kind of just barrel right at a lane. And in that case, we use the W onto the Bard, he has to portal away. And then we use the E and the Q onto Ezreal. The Q is such an important ability, giving you the grave, but also giving you a lot of damage. Alrighty, Gwen's already taken the top scuttle, so we're just gonna have to clear down. She recalls, hold on, I'm in business. I somehow have better tempo than her now. Alright, let's walk away. E. Get them, boys. You know, I don't know if that actually kills. That's 500 HP, and that's one ghoul. Okay, we're gonna have to go back here. Eat this dust. Ugh. We didn't have enough ghouls built up for that. Spawn these funny guys. Right, so as we're back on the clear, we're gonna get our levels. We'll get level 5, and we're pretty much good to go after that. One more auto. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go after that, but we can keep farming. Level 6 is very good, and level 5 just gives us a lot of strength on the turn, like any other bruiser in the jungle. We'll have 3 points in our queue, and Yorick is a top laner after all, so you get a lot of stats per level. Eat that dust. Nice, finished most of them, that's good enough. I'll use the E. It's gonna take us a while. With the Sheen and the Longsword, we just get a lot more damage. Throw the dust. Nice. Heal these guys. Auto. QW. Take the portal. Get stunned. Oh, we didn't even get stunned. EQ. Nuke down. He's just dead. Yeah, Ezreal has to get out of there. Alrighty, let's try for the dragon now. Gwen will be on the bot side here, but that's fine. Boink. There she is. Gwen, do you want to come fight? You don't. That's awesome. That is just awesome. Auto Q. I'm going to save my E for the next Q. And then we'll get 2 ghouls. And the ghouls can start tanking for us. Where you just spawn so many of them by spamming the Q and using the E anyways. It's not like you have to keep them alive for the DPS. Whichever way you do it is honestly going to work out. Q smite. And you can use the W on the Scuttle Crab here. Nice! Alrighty, Gwen's on the top side doing the Void Grubs. Tristana can crash this wave, huh? Bard's top? Bob, Bard's top. Kill this guy. Push. My bad. Look, the ghouls come in the bush with me. Isn't that cool? Push. Alrighty. Let's do this. I don't think I need to ulti. Yeah, we definitely don't need to ulti. W. E. Q. There you go. They tanked, so that just made it super easy. I didn't have to do anything. Let's reset. Job's done. Gwen, get out of my blue side. That's mine. Phage, Longsword, Sweeper, Control Ward, and to the top side. Does Gwen have ulti, guys? Let me know. That's right, I turned all the pings off. Whoops. Oh, she's not even going to try to 1v1 me in the jungle. Start clearing, build up the ghouls, get to bot side, attack them again and again. Like, Yorick's jungle path is so easy. So ridiculously easy. I'm so rich, my team does the Gromp for me. I'm going to go ahead and smite this. We got places to be, and the objectives are down, so... You see, they won't keep aggro on the small wolves right there, because we didn't use the E at the end of the clear, and we didn't auto the small ones, but we killed the big part. We're to the next one. It's still worth. Just takes a little bit of optimization. Now as we're clearing down, obviously we want to attack bot lane again. My solo lanes are going somewhat even. Actually, that's a good sign considering my last couple games. Smite again. And then we'll save the E for the small ones this time. Just alternating the autos. Autoing the small one, and then queuing the big one. Nice, nice dust right there. Tristana's a beast, huh? W. He's fine. Flash. Q. E. Eat that dust, bitch. Ulti. They're gonna tank for a little bit here. And then my dust is always coming up. Look at this movement speed, dude. Q. E. Noob down. This is so balanced. Oh, W. Q. No, she's not doing anything. Ow. Q. E. Close. Well, we were a bit too far forward, but that's worth 2 kills. And the reason it's worth is because, boom, I got the Trinity Force. And now we'll build into the Spear of Sojin. Let's get another longsword. Every single time you attack the lanes, too, it kind of goes for, like, the progression of the game. I like that. What you'll see in the mid-game, all you have to do is win, like, one fight. And because Yorick's a bullshit champion with his ghouls and his maiden, you can actually just push it in the game super early. It's so weird with the Q, but anyways, Void Grubs are coming up. My ulti is down, which is a bummer, but let's see if this Void Grub, or if the Scuttle Crab is up, and then we'll farm down as per usual. Nice. Run, a real champion. I would fight, but we don't have solo lanes, remember? We have a Swain. That's not a real champion. Not in this game. Hurry up, wolves. I got places to be. No. Wolves, for real. Let's auto the small ones this time. I guess I'm defending mid lane, huh? Eat this dust. W. Never mind. The W is so short range. I always feel like I'm in range to cast it, and I'm not. Get over there, boys. Dude, the Q deals so much damage. This champion's so crazy. The camp is dead. This full clear is ridiculous. We just have Trinity. It gets even faster once we have Spear. It never stops ramping, which is so surprising to me. Usually the champion falls off in some capacity. Oh yeah, with the Trinity. This bad boy gives us AD, attack speed, HP, ability haste, spellblade passive, and movement speed. So, it's going to increase our clear speed, increase our fighting potential, because what we do is hit him with the E, slow him, and then run at him. The movement speed especially helps us run at him. E. Don't fight with this guy, he sucks. Okay. I'm going to finish the dragon first. Here comes real champions. Smite, Q, auto. I'm going the defensive route, dude. I don't trust this for a second. W, E, auto, Q, ulti, hit him. Q, noob down. Get him, smite. Walk right into him, Bob. Right into him. E, right into him. Q, we're mixing targets. Right into him again. Come here, Buster. Eat this pocket sand right there. You're dead. All right, let's take this turret, man. We got the maiden and we got one minion. That's all we need. Hold on, he's going in a little too fast. Q. Auto. No. Q. Please. Please. Q, Q, Q. Nice. Hit him with the pocket sand. W. Q. A little bit of healing. Okay, Ezreal ulti, care. Let's reset. Progression, we take the turrets, we kill the bad guy. 5 kill, 1 death, 2 assists, 96 CS. Pickaxe, tunneler, and a ruby crystal. Never mind. To the top side, let's do it again. Now, we got the bot turret. As we clear down this time, we don't have to gank bot lane, we could just reset or whatever. We got the pickaxe and the tunneler, so that's a little bit more damage and tankiness. But we want to continue to play with our strong members, which is the Tristana and the Gangplank. And our goal in the mid game is to kind of kill one guy and then take as much as possible in between farming the camps. Real key is to never stop farming, but to just simply get faster and faster at it as you go. Q. Hit that one. Hit this one. Hit this guy, auto QE. Boom, camp is dead. The jungle pet with more AD also deals more damage, so that gets super nice. Because the Trinity Force only gives you 36 AD. That's as much AD as the pickaxe and the tunneler, dude. They get close to finishing those. It's not good to use the dust like that, but whatever. So much damage. 500 each Q. Low. Alright, let's group up. Rift Herald spawning. I got level 11. Holy shit, we're fed. Dude, we get so many levels so quickly. 3 minions, that ain't no problem. Let's hit this turret. Q. Q. 500 damage. Auto. Oh, shit. Okay, I bit off more than I can chew here. Flash W, E, Q. Hit him. Hit him. Nice. Q. Run! Throw some dust at him. Okay, Swain. Might be a real champion, might not be. Let's get back in there. W, Q. Boom. Yeah, that'll show you guys. All we wanted was a turret. Boom. Another one. Another Q into another one. Ouch. Let's take this Rift Herald. Now we're talking, baby. Boom. And what's really OP with these objectives is that the ghouls will tank them. Whether it's the Rift Herald or the Baron, that means that you're not going to have the reduced damage, so you clear it much faster. And it also means that you don't take damage, which is crazy. That was such a strong turn. We full cleared everything, won every fight, took the turret, took the Rift Herald. Having this Rift Herald in your pocket is so crazy strong. It is so like out of this world what you can do with a single push with the Rift Herald, your ghouls, the Maiden, and potentially the Baron buff. Back at it. Dragon spawns in 40. You already know the deal. We got the Spear of Sojin. This gives us AD, HP, basic ability haste, and then our abilities deal stacking damage as we hit bad guys with it. This is where the clear gets crazy, because 25 ability haste on the abilities just isn't balanced. Boom. Camp's dead. I even queued the wrong part and the camp's dead. Doesn't matter. What is the deal? Just hit it, guys. Yep. Dust. Yep. Cue the camp once. Yep. Camp's dead. And some more dust. Thank you. Camp's dead. We get ability haste from Spear of Sojin, Trinity, and that Legend haste. And it's just so crazy. Alright, let's fight some bad guys. Pocket sand. Close. Wait, we hit him. Nice. Pocket sand. The Gwen is still probably in our jungle here. Q. Pocket sand. Another Q. Okay, I suppose I'm dead. Gwen is a balanced champion. Q. Noob down. We're gonna go for the Black Cleaver next. That will give us some armor pin. Help us against the tanky targets like Gwen, Renekton, and Bard. Man, what'd you do? Press R 3 times? Yeah, congrats, Gwen. Passive dealing 800. R dealing 500. Where Yorick's pretty unmobile. You just get hit by everything. We'll have the stats for it eventually, but not yet. Pickaxe. Always get that AD part. Alrighty, Atacon's coming up this time. I can solo this, no problem. I just need ghouls. Oh, I need the Maiden too. No, she died. The Maiden gives you max health damage on hit when you're hitting the same target that she is. So it makes it doing the objectives so much faster. Boom. Scuttle, how did you get out of that? Explain. Alright, let's just try for this. See what we're made of here. Nothing to it but to do it. That's what they say. Anytime you're doing the objectives, you're spamming the E and the Q and you're spawning more ghouls and then dealing a lot of damage while not really taking any. All the auto attacks are being tanked by the ghouls. And they don't get one shot by the AoE, which is so strong. Yeah, this was super easy. Smite. Those smell amazing. Thanks for the roses. Those smell amazing. Those smell amazing. Thanks for the roses. Wow, and then back to the clear. That's so much XP for us. We just got a level and a half over the Gwen, and we have a full clear ahead of us. All before the next dragon, which is Dragon Soul, and the Baron spawns. So now we want to get level 16, and then any fights that happen in between, that's cool and all. But our main goal is build up our resources. We got 2 items, let's make it 3. Look at this clear speed, so balanced, so normal. Camp's dead. Go ahead and smite this. Camp's dead. Hit it with the pocket sand. Righty, time to push up with our team here. Mid game, whenever What is this? It's going to be Collie. W, Q, E. Well, I tried to land it. Don't run into Gwen, that's for sure. Push. They have too many people bot lane. I'm going to swap mid right now. I have the Rift Herald, remember? And if we win one fight, we drop that Rift Herald. Oh shit, it drops. We ran out of time with it. Whoops. Whatever, this works.
An enemy has been slain.
Q. I don't want to take too much CS from Tristana here. But I can raise some ghouls. And keep on pushing. Yeah, get in there, Rift Herald. No! Buzz off, Bard. Nobody likes you, man. E. Pocket Sand. Look at all that movement speed we have towards him. Yep. Okay, well you can't Bard ulti twice. Now, Rift Herald, where are you going? They FF? Whatever. Final score 6-2-4. Trinity dealing 1,000. GG. Well, we got super fed. Try to use it challenge, though. Once you get fed on Yorick, this is what like, Yorick has this duality. You instantly win, or when you win, you do nothing and win, and then when the enemies, like, he does nothing regardless. He's just kind of the stat stick. And that's cool and all, it's just not my play style. I know for noobs, they really love it because I did nothing and win. Yippee! But, like, whatever, man. Whatever, it's not my style. Final damage dealt 12,000 with damage taken 24. Conqueror healing is 270. Last stand dealing 448. GG. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Going to be playing the reworked Yorick into Fiddlesticks. For the runes, Conqueror, Triumph, Legend, Haste, Last Stand, Magic Footwear, Approach Velocity. Legend, Haste, Last Stand, and Approach Velocity being pretty important ones for Yorick. Spamming out those abilities, dealing more damage when you're low because you got to get hit. And having that movement speed. Yorick doesn't look like it. He looks like a big, fat, dumb idiot, but he's pretty athletic. You'll see. Now for the clear here, what you want to do is you Q the red buff until you can recast the Q. Every time you Q, you build a grave, and when you get enough, you can spawn the little guys, and then we're just going to finish this first camp. Boom. And then we can use the E onto the next one, and that will shoot them all over there. Whether you're starting blue or the red buff, this will work pretty much the same. And it's auto attacks and Qs from there. And then as you Q again, builds up the graves. Now with the E, that will spawn, it will spawn the ghouls on the graves. So we use that E, kill most of those, boom, and we get our little guys to follow us. And they'll keep following us. That's the crazy part about Yorick Jungle. This becomes like Zyro, where we can start just walking away from the camps pretty early on. Now we're going to save our E here so we can use it as we're leaving. Because you need to use the E to keep aggro on the small parts of the camp. And with the raptors, they'll kill that big one, but you also want it to kill the small ones. It's fine if it leaves one, that's whatever. Auto Q. And then with the wolves, auto the small ones twice, and you're good to go. Yep, this champion is very, very, like, deceptively easy and then just strong. Look, they'll just finish the wolf for me. It's so crazy! Champion's so weird! The jungle pet will bounce back and forth like that. Once you finish one camp like the wolf there, use the E, and then get them all to the next one. I'll go ahead and smite that. And we're on to the next one. So we finished the clear. And we have a Yuumi in the bot lane, so no promises. Yorick doesn't have to make anything special happen on the first turn here. All we have to do is get our farm. W, auto, E, auto, Q. Very nice. Yeah, I'm way more privy to gank mid. Fiddlesticks is top, though. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. They're moving forward. Let's do this. Nice. Walk right into him. W. There's the flash. Well, he dodged the E, but we hit him with the Q. Just hit the Nautilus now. Flash. Auto. Q. Outplayed, eventually. Good enough. We got the Draven's flash. And that will give us a little bit more gold. Very nice. With any gank, dude, just walk right into him. You're trying to land the E. The E will shoot the ghouls at him. And then from there, they'll do most of the damage. Let's get Sheen and then a control ward to the top side. The ghouls will deal most of the damage, and then you can hit them with the W. The W is much further away to cast than the E. Like, look at the E range. Look at the W. The Swain has 2 deaths and is pinging me. Yo, let me know if your allies are like the Swain. We just did a proper full clear and killed bot lane, and he's like, listen! When people say listen like that, what they mean is obey. And if they mean obey, they're just stupid. Any good thing in life requires reciprocation, not blind following. Alrighty, to the next camp. Machine gives us ability haste, spellblade passive. You really spam out the Q as you're clearing, so this becomes super, super, super good for us. Building into Trinity first. Quintessential good item for Mr. Yorick. Alrighty, and Q, E. Bye-bye. Killed him. Yes, killed him. Oh, nice. They got them all. See, because my ghouls messed up the first time doing the raptors, you know, they focused up and figured it out the second time around. Q. Alrighty. And then what we can do is just throw the E like that. And that will spawn more ghouls, as well as making sure they finish the wolf. Alrighty, and as we're ending up here, we're close to level 6, but we're going to need some more camps to get there. We know that Fiddle is pathing topside, so we have a lot of playtime on the bot side. We can solo dragon, we can gank bot lane again, we got good options. Go for the dragon. Whoa, 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 Nautilus is top, let's go for bot lane. Gotta punish this quick. Got all my ghouls built up. Draven, it's time to die, buddy. Hello. W. E. Auto. Oh, I was trying to steal it with the Q, but not needed. And then to the dragon, quick. See how brutal that is? Draven needs to pick up his axe. I just dropped that W right on top of it. Fiddlesticks is level 6. Careful. If he ults me, it's fine. I have my W. Yeah, you want the scuttle crab, don't ya? Yeah, you want the scuttle crab, don't ya? You can't have it. It's mine. Got level 6. Fiddlesticks is still kind of looking for it. But my bot lane wants to reset, so we'll recall too. Don't force the dragon. We're gonna get Fiddle ulted. I'm good. Phage to the top side. Our camps are respawning. It's not worth to go for the dragon. You full clear and you do your one play, right? Our one play was dive Draven. And since the enemy came to contest, no dragon for us with loser mid lane. That's fine. Whoa, top lane's feeding too. 0-3. We're gonna clear down again and just fight again. Yep, Yorick Jungle pathing is real complicated, eh? This champ's real complicated. Path bot, kill them. Nice, I'm getting good at that E. The E is hard to land when you first start. I'll be honest with that one. It's a weird ability. Deceptively high range. Alrighty, one more Q, then we'll use the E. Walk away. The jungle pet bounces back and forth. It makes the damage kind of awkward. Careful. Oh, wait, he's just doing the dragon. My bot lane's pushed in. Whoa! Aw, they didn't finish the raptors. I knew that one felt a little sloppy. Oh well. We'll figure out this Yorick clear as we go. It's better to do something like that where you mess it up, because then you get the info of like how much damage it can take. You get the feel for it. Doing it perfect but a little slow is not as good. Or my bad, doing it good but a little slower is not as good. Nice. Mr. Swain lives. We're level 7, we're scaling. Farming fast as hell here. Mr. Draven, I'm coming. Q. Then we can just walk away from that bad boy. Right, guys? Right? Yeah, nice. Sweeper. Guess who's back? We only have a cannon minion. But I can do this. I can ulti, spawn the ghouls. The ghouls are tanking now. W. And then auto, Q, E, flash, auto. Nice. Okay. Now, Nautilus is basically invincible. Let's get out of here. Be taking a couple camps here, don't mind me. Q. Yep. Oh, come on. Auto Q. I gotta get out of here just in case. In case that's random worded, you know? We got the Trinity. We're getting online, man. We got points in our Q. We're gonna max that E next, and we're good to go. Trinity Force giving us AD, attack speed, HP, ability, haste, spellblade, passive, and movement speed. That's a lot of shit. A lot of shit that Yorick likes. 73 CS, 201. I would have a shutdown, but my soul lanes are turbo feeding, so. Whoa! Camille's low. Let's beat him up. Weird. Doink. Get outplayed, bitch. Pocket sand. And they all jump for joy when they attack the little Krugs for some reason. Dude, this is where the clear gets fast, okay? My raptors are already gone. Fiddlesticks must have taken those. Hurry up, spawn, I got places to be. Q. Alrighty. Easily walk away from that. Want to get to the bot lane fast. They did that dragon, that's bad news. Sweeper. Well, they know I'm coming. Some movement speed off that. Eat this dust, bitch. E. W. Smite. Q. Put him in the dirt. Q. Dust. Alrighty, let's try to take this turret. I'm gonna ward for Fiddlesticks. Swipe or no swiping. But with the ghouls, with the minions, with the maiden, ow. And with my Trinity Force, we're taking this turret, no problem. Boom. Auto. 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 Boom. This champ is so stupid easy to play. It's like pretty satisfying. Just to dump the Q for like 1 billion damage. Alrighty, I'm gonna cheese the Draven, I think. Let's see. Would this be warded? No, but Draven is more likely to walk up the lane if I had to guess. Yeah, he's using his E, so let's wait in this bush and then we'll kill him. If we land our E and we just run him down, then we're good to go. It does scare me that the Nautilus moved into the river, but... let's see. Come on, Draven. There's Fiddle ulti. One more chance. Maiden, focus up! Oh, she's giving me away. I wonder if Draven would have walked into me. It's not worth the pickaxe, Ruby Crystal Longsword, back to the top side. Draven, what are you doing? He just pushed the wave, did nothing. Pushed the wave. They're living this. Dude, this is the worst part of Yorick, the music. It's so annoying. What is the deal? Why does Yorick have his own theme music here? As we're building into Spear of Sojin second, this gives us a lot of good stats. But most importantly, get that AD first. You need damage or the champion don't work. Yeah, bait him in, Yumi. Here I come. Pocket Sand. W. Auto. Q. Smite. Auto. Noob down. Fiddlesticks, where are you going? Where are you going? Eat that pocket sand. Yeah, you better flash. And we'll just wail on the turret for a little bit. Dude, it's so much more fun when we have Void Grubs, but our topside lost, so we couldn't get them. Nice, the turret plate went down. Sortie. Alright, let's clean up the camps and then we'll worry about the dragon. Gotta build up our ghouls. Oh, geez. Q. Sortie. W. No, she has ulti again. Damn it. A real champion in my jungle. Bro, my top laner's level 9. What is that? What have you been doing up there, Tryndamere? Tunneler, Ruby Crystal. Wow, that's so lame. I'm so close to Spear of Sojin, too. Here's Fiddle ulti. That's my mid laner right there. Let me tell my top laner that Camille ulted. That'll be valuable information. I did deal some damage to this turret, though. In hindsight, I wish I just went back to my camp so I powered into the Spear of Sojin more. Yep. Make sure the wolves don't go too far. Oh. What is the deal? No, it's warded. Now, even though I could try for a play bot side, we're just gonna reset. Having this item completion and being on the map is so much stronger. Spear of Sojin gives us so much. AD, a lot of HP, basic ability haste, and that percentage damage increase. We need Merc Treads so badly here. Control warded to the top side. So Spear of Sojin plus the Trinity just makes it where we're tanky, we deal some damage, and it's really based on casting our abilities a lot of time. And the abilities being the dust and the Q. The Q building up the ghouls, the E summoning them, and then choosing who they target. Look at that. 600 damage per Q. Super normal. I gotta get away from this though. Yeah, there's Nautilus, the real champion. Here's Xerath, the real champion. Careful. Smite. Here's Fiddlesticks, the real champion. Control ward, EW, Q ulti. You gotta wait out for that Fiddlesticks ult. Or just walk into them and die, that's also an option. Pocket Sand. Q, nice. W, E. Come on, ghouls. Well, we dealt a lot of damage, just not enough. If I get in there and run into everyone, it's just so impossibly bad because they have so much AoE. They just don't care, dog. Eat that pocket sand. Miss me. Wow, this is a hard game. 0-7 top, 1-4 mid. Alright. Yorick can win these. As stupid and, like, crazy as it sounds, Yorick Jungle is one of the few champions that can win this stupid shit. Why? Because he's a stupid champ. He's designed as a top laner for dumbasses. It's not even necessarily because we're doing anything right. It's just that we are Yorick. We scale, 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 scale. If the enemy messes up one fight mid-game, it's doable. Kill this guy. Cast an ability challenge, dog. Camille, kick this guy's head off. She just doesn't even care. Pocket sand, W, Q. Go ahead, kick his head off, I don't care. Swain waited till like 9 years later to cast an E. Hey, I'm here for the gank. Level 14, this is our only chance to kill her. Oh, you want to stand still? Okay. Merc Treads. Fiddlesticks, Xerath, and Nautilus. Yep, I want some Merc Treads. Will help the boys out. E. We don't have any ghouls built up, though. Rest in peace, dog. Gotta keep queuing this stuff. Use the ulti. Now as we land some pocket sand, it might matter. Q. Nice. W. Auto. Come here, Buster. Q. Now we're talking. E. Onto the Zerath. Auto. Q. Look at that damage. Get him, Maiden. Close. Alright, let's FF. You guys suck. Let's FF. Final score 6-2 and 1. Trinity dealing 800. GG. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. I'm addicted to this Yorick Jungle. I never even played him before the rework, but the rework just seems to have made him better. Why? You got me, because I don't know what he did. But one thing's for sure, this guy is strong. It's like Alawi in the jungle. I don't know a better way to describe it. And then I was hating on him before because he's boring, he's weird. But now, I don't know. He's like a caster champion that just somehow works out. So we Q the blue buff a lot, and then you eventually get to recast that Q, spawning the funny little guys. And then, once you get level 2, you use the dust, and that will send them all to the Gromp, as well as spawning more of them as you Q the Gromp and then build up those graves. Because the E, as you build up those graves with the Q, boom, spawn the little guys for 4 seconds around that same area. And then they'll finish the Gromp for me. Yep, they're good. They're good for their word. Eventually, they'll finish the Gromp. I've never seen this little guy come to the wolves, but we're good. Then pull these up a little bit, use the E, and then that's that. You want to auto-attack the small wolf and then Q the big one, and then these guys will finish off... I should have kept autoing this. Hold on. They'll finish off the wolf, isn't that right, guys? Listen, the clear's not perfect, but we'll get it down as we go. It's still super fast, even if you mess it up. It's so crazy how, like, easy and good this is. Auto Q. Don't mind if I do. Then a couple autos to make sure the small raptors die, and off we go. Throw some dust at them, and then start hitting the red buff. I like to smite the red buff so I can have the E for the Krugs here. Because you need to use 2 E's to take out those little Krugs, and I don't like doing that. Kill them, guys! Boom. And then we use the E. They jump all the way over the wall. And that's the clear, basically, and we'll kind of rinse and repeat that until a little bit later into the mid-game, then how you use the abilities actually reverses, but until then. And then check it out. E. Auto. It's actually hard to land that ability. Into the river. Ooh, deer's top. And that clear can be so much faster, but whatever. Listen, my bot lane died, but that gives me an opportunity here. Especially, nice. Pocket sand. Going wide. Way, I love you. W, Q. And there's the flash, but we're going to keep chasing him here. Got nothing to lose. Auto, flash, Q, E. Hit him. Close. Hit him, boys. Yeah, I know, Lucian's coming. If I hit the dust, though, very cool. Miss me. E. Nice. There's... Ooh, deer's here. W. His one weakness, a wall. Well, we don't get any kills there. That's unlucky. My support had died before I got in position for the play here, so it is what it is. We'll just reset, get that Sheen, and get back onto the map. The Sheen gives us a Spellblade passive as well as some on-hit damage. And that's going to apply every single time we Q, so that combos super nicely. Building into Trinity, which just plays super well with Yorick's kit, because this guy's surprisingly mobile, surprisingly athletic for what he does. Alrighty, back to the camps. My teammates are feeding and I got scaling soul lanes. We need to get some farm. On this turn, we'll hit level 5, despite not getting a Scuttle Crab. It is what it is. Only winners get Scuttle Crabs. Boys, finish that Gromp off for me. Auto, Q. And it takes like 2 autos on those small wolves here. Auto Q. 1 auto, and then we'll just kite it out. Use that E. They get all mad. They start beating them up even more, spawning more of the ghouls, because we used the Q there. And boom, we get... It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like Zyra. Just walk away from the camp, and it's going to do the job. Deer is topside. Hot dog. That gives me a lot of time to play with down here. Come on, boys. Finish the job. Fighting without me. Come on now. Just give me a sec. I'm on my way. Job's done. Well, they see me coming. They see the ghouls and everything. It's kind of cool the ghouls will follow you into the bush, but sometimes it can just... Oh, W. Auto. Q. E. Hit him. Hit him. No, the shield? Way's AoE just kills all my ghouls, too. Let's reset. If I do the dragon, it spins me for my team. I don't have ghouls built up. It's impossible to gank. Just reset and do it again. This can all work out. Because what you'll see is that despite the most loser allies and nothing but gameplay in the early game, it's going to be okay. Yorick is designed as a top laner. Now what does that mean? That means he's built for dumbasses. So even if you just feed, do nothing, die, gank, fail, and then farm, you can win. If your IQ is below 50, this champion's for you. Hell yeah. Keep feeding, boys. Make it interesting for me. Nice, we got level 6. Now with level 6 we get our ulti. The ulti gives us the maiden. The maiden gives us max health damage. And then also the ulti spawns some ghouls, so even if we don't have things set up, worst case scenario, we can still spawn the little guys with that, and that's super, super convenient. As we're progressing too, each level gives us a lot of free stats. Again, we're designed as a top laner, so that's why Yorick scales pretty easily into the mid game. We get so much stats every single level, and then with that, we get so much for free. These points in our Q too is just giving us more damage, more tankiness too. The Q heals us based on our missing HP. Pocket sand. Boys, finish the job. What's the deal? Legit, what's the deal? Walk away from that. With nothing going on, it really is a bummer. Oh well. Oh, please walk into me, please. Yes, attack the misfortune. Yes. Yes! Finally some gameplay. Oh. Smite, flash, WQ, E. Hit him. Don't even have to use the ulti for that one. When they're guaranteed dead, and we have all those ghouls built up from clearing the camps, no need to ulti. Q. Pocket Saint. If you would move normal. We can kill Udyr actually. Might be Lucian roaming though. W, Q, ulti, auto, E, auto, auto, Q. Get him! Whoa, Q this guy. Holy shit, wait, we're winning. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. EW. Q. He's dying! Oh, that was so close. Oh, that's pretty good. For a 3v4, that's pretty good. And don't forget, we are on the shit losing team. Oh, Phage and Hearthbound Axe. We really need to complete the Trinity, but, you know, bigger fish to fry here. Full clear the camps down towards bot and do it again, do it again, do it again. Swap to Sweeper now, too. Get on out there, Yorick. Nice. Nice. You can see the damage is ridiculous. Once you have all those ghouls built up and the maiden, it's ridiculous. Caston says, "Can you listen to pings?" As we won the fucking fight. Do nothing, do nothing. Don't think I will, man. Maybe pick a champ that does something. Smite. W. Buzz off. You're ulting me. Now that's crazy. Ouch. Q. Oh, I couldn't get the Q off. You know, white boy play a league. One thing's for sure with Yorick, I've been killed in my own jungle by the enemy support roaming, and all my lanes losing more than any other champion. Let me know if it's the same with you guys. Alrighty, we got the Trinity. Trinity gives us AD attack speed, HP, ability, haste, spellblade passive, and then movement speed. Gives Yorick a little bit of everything, and with that, it's really good when you're fighting. You'll see, we get so fast when we land this E. The E also gives us armor, percentage armor reduction. So you don't have to buy things like Black Cleaver in the early game, which is so nice. Pocket Sand. Amazing. Now we're just going to save the E until this camp gets lower. So then the ghouls can finish it off rather than dealing more damage at the start. Yeah, just like that. Once I learn how to land that E on the small ones, it's over. Naturally, everything's warded, but oh well. Please walk into me. Somebody. There's nothing for me to do. EW. Q. Take that. I'll just wait for my team to get back into lane here. I got nothing better to do than to wait for the dragon. And then gank these guys. That's it. I'll wait for them to show. E. Oh. Moving. W. Q ulti. Just stay on Hui here. Q. Boom. E. Eat that pocket sand, bitch. Oh, wait, it's winnable. They chased the Rel. That's so weird. Okay. We're going Spear of Sojin next. But my urge to get Merc Treads is pretty high since I'm like only playing bot lane. Tier 2 boots generally aren't that good, but whatever. Solo lanes play the game challenge. Alrighty, can we carry a bunch of losers? Stay tuned. Bing, ba bing, bing, ding. I don't have ulti or any ghouls, and you want me to gank? I'm good. You want me to gank? He's full HP. I bet he's just standing there pinging. It's a damn shame we can't hear him. Amazing, you stunned a minion. Might be able to clean this up though. E. Get him. Tuh. Urgot just shits on my little guys. Oh well, I'm playing for the mid game. Bear 0-4. We're not going to make him not go 0 and 8, okay? Instead, we're going to get ourselves like 2-0. My bad, 2, 3, and 5. Once they get like 2 or 3 kills, we're in business. Until then, nothing else matters. $500 damage on the Q is so crazy. Oh, please walk into me. Nice. E. And then W. Q ulti. Auto. Q. Yep. Yep. Get outplayed. You're on the way. I'm definitely taking the wave then. You ain't a champion. Your champ don't do shit. Cast and be like, do nothing. No, I'm gonna do something actually. Oh, Q. My little guys and the maiden help me take the turret. Very nice. We can win, man. Yorick's one of these crazy-ass champions that we can actually win. Let me get the pickaxe, ruby longsword. Get as much AD as possible. And then to the top side. So when we ulti with the maiden like that, it spawns a bunch of the ghouls. We get to keep the maiden. She just comes with us until the end. Very loyal companion. And with the maiden, I can fight this guy. Let's do this. Let's do this. Mr. Udyr, I love you. E. Close. And we'll just keep Qing this. There you go. Smite. Eyes on the prize here. We try to clean up this Udyr. He has a shutdown. Control ward. Q. We get some movement speed with that, but we're good here. W, E. Q. Nice, I get the gold. Winnable. Alrighty, bye-bye. Flash. E. What the fuck is that damage? Ay, ay, ay. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. All these deaths just slows me down from farming, which is the real bummer. It's still winnable. Like, all things considered, it's still winnable. We go for that one because the Udyr is all by himself. And then the Urgot and Braum come to clean us up. Once I use all my damage on one guy, it's going to take us a while to compound it on the next. Especially a champ like Urgot. He has a shotgun passive to kill my ghouls. So it's super hard to deal damage to him. If I don't have my ghouls or my maiden, bro. And Lord knows I don't have any teammates around, so. Well, we got the Rift Herald, and with this, if we get a single winning fight, then we can actually push super hard. Getting Rift Herald is super OP on Yorick, despite this dog shit game state. You'll see. You'll all see. Let's save our smite with the dragon coming up. Now, as we're in the mid game, we start using the E at the end of killing a camp. You want to auto queue these bad boys down, and then, as you're finishing it, you throw the E, and they'll finish the small parts of the camp. Then we're on to the next one. This will also allow you to build up more ghouls as you're using 2 Qs on the camp. And that's basically the clear, man. 2 Qs deal so much damage with the Trinity, and you build up the ghouls. Very nice. Oh, looks like we're killing an Urgot instead of fighting Dragon, eh? Miss me. They got him. As we queue the minions, we heal ourselves and we build up the ghouls, but super hard to approach the fight here. Get him! Guys, we have to push mid first. We can't just do the danger. Okay, yeah, I'll be careful. Let's all stand still and do nothing. Let's pretend like we're walking to the Atticon. The entire enemy team will rotate and kill us. Nice one. Pocket sand. Nice. We can't do the Atticon. They're going to rotate from mid. But I do have Spear of Sojin in base. This is an ultra slow game, but it is what it is when we die this many times. Spear of Sojin, Ruby Crystal, and then to the top side. Nobody important died, eh? Spirit Sojin gives us AD, HP, basic ability haste, and then the percentage damage increase on our abilities. It's just a whole bunch of stats. Yorick's a very simple guy. He eats meat and potatoes. And then he shows up and fights people. Might be able to take this turret here if no one's occupying it. Keep spamming the Q here. Nice. See how little damage he deals? More so how tanky we are. It's so crazy. I can heal back to full no problem off these camps. Boom. Walk away from it.
An enemy has been slain.
Can't defend mid, not with this much HP. But what I can do is set up for a funny pick here on Lucian. If Lucian walks into me, I'm truly in business. Come on, ghouls, hurry up. Oh, it always scares me that they're going to blow my cover walking in like that. There he is. Lucian, I love you. Pocket Sand. W. Q. Ride the Rift Herald. Mitigate the Braum, that's for sure. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Yeah, usually Rift Herald is to take turrets, but I use it like that, and then my team takes a turret mid. Yes, so smart. Looks like they are not staying bot lane, the Udyr, the Braum, and the Lucian, so I suppose I'll just push. I'll spawn the boys, we have the Rift Herald, and we can also spawn the Maiden. Oh, nobody important's dying. It really took them that long to take a turret, and they still got ran down and died. Amazing. We gotta get out of here, though. We cannot be waiting for this. He doesn't even slam. Rift Herald, you're getting lazy. We're getting gold, Bob. We're scaling. We're scaling. Give me that Kindle Gem. So with the Spear of Sojin, what you'll notice is that the Q and the E just don't have cooldowns. They really go Earth mode. It gets so stupid, crazy, silly, like, spammy. That's my volley bear right there, 1 and 7. Beat it up, boys. Whoa, winnable. W, E, ulti, Q. Auto. Auto, Q. E, hit him. Nice, that's 1. That guy's gonna be too fast, but what about you, huh? Dust. Ish. Smite, W, Q. Get him, boys. E, auto, Q. No, a real champion. Miss me. E, moving, Q. Moving. Flash, auto, Q. Close. Close. So mobile. I deal so much damage. That was a whole Urgot. An 11 kill Urgot. I was 4 and 4 and I almost kicked his ass. If his team wasn't there, it was over. Look at all these items he has. HP, 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 armor, magic resist. And we almost killed him. The Q, and then you just throw all the ghouls on him with the Maiden. It's so fucking crazy strong. And if I had a teammate, wow, it would look strong. Wow. Noob down. Okay. I'm coming, guys. Hey, wait up for me. Gaston doing nothing right here. EQW. Won't be killing these guys. EW, Q. Try to move challenge. Q. Nice. Pocket Sand. Q. auto. The reason we back up like that is so that they kite into us. Oh shit. I'm good. So that they kite into us, and then I'm playing with my carry and with my funny little guys. You're my friends. Because if you take the fight into him, then his team can be behind him, and that's not good. That will never work. Here I come. We can actually do this, no problem. Just gonna walk in here. E, Q, ulti. Now as we keep queuing this and spamming the E will spawn more of the ghouls. And then the ghouls are tanking, so we're not getting that damage reduction. Oh god, I don't have smite. No problem. Please don't steal this. Nice, we're in business. Bob, this is all we need. All we need is one funny Baron, and we can win the game. Please don't kill my maiden. Oh, there goes my ADC. The only thing I dislike about Yorick is his music. His music sucks. Hey, that's mine. So much damage right there. Yeah, you get your Earth Dragon Soul. Congrats. Congrats, Bobby Bungler, who has all the winning lanes and inherits the world. Congrats. But listen, I got my Black Cleaver. I'm in business from here. Give me a Serpent's Fang, dog. Boom. Pickaxe, longsword, and to the top side. Black Cleaver gives us more of the same AD, HP, ability haste, and then we shred the enemy's armor, as well as getting movement speed. That armor shred happens almost instantly as the ghouls jump on them. And now with Baron, we want to push with our team, and then just start a fight, just run right into him. We are level 17, we're so strong. No teammates required. I mean, hell, my Cassian has gotten to late game, you know? That's his fantasy, right? That's his fantasy, that's what he played for. Pick me Cassian, I'll see you at 28 minutes. Yeah, we'll wait. EW. I'm just gonna queue the turret here. Flash? Oh no, I'm so dude. Q. No, Misfortune didn't hit the turret. No. We have to take out that turret quick. The Rel diving is way too much. She's 3 and 10 for a reason, but like, the Hui showed, and there's just no good reason to just all in the engage, because Braum's gonna block the Misfortune ulti. And even if we kill them, it doesn't matter. We want to play 2 waves to take that turret, and then do an all-in. These guys weren't even on our top lane turret during all of that, so there was no reason to rush it. Oh well. Rated Dirk. We're not gonna win the game like that, that's for sure. Cassian, you scaled for this. Does your champ do anything at all? E, W, Q. And another Q. JK. JK, they got real champions on their team right there. Final score 5-7-8. Trinity dealing 1900. GG.